August 10th. So that's why I wanted to say to everybody, starting with my family. I thought I would go and check out my family last and talk to them. But I realized I have to go check them out first and talk to them and apologize to them. And I want to apologize to everybody and the whole world. Crystal Storms. Sis Crystal Outerbridge, little sister of murder sister Cheryl Outerbridge. I'm not hiding from anything. I'm not fucking John Gotti or fucking Pablo Escobar or some shit like y'all trying to make me out to be, or Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, or whatever the fuck. Y'all all try to make me out to be this terrible person. But that's why I want to apologize to everyone, starting with my family. I want to apologize to them. I didn't realize I was wrong and that my purpose in the family was to be a helpmate to everybody, babysit, help cook, help clean, do whatever I was told, and be sexually abused and abused by my family. I didn't know that was what I was supposed to do, and that y'all were fine with that. Y'all covered it up. Nobody ran that all around, talked about that. How many men in the family sexually abused me? I'll do it for you. My grandfather was the first one, Billy Outerbridge. He's dead. Then my sister's father, Emmett Faulkner, Medi Faulkner. I don't know if he's dead or alive. Okay? He sexually abused me. My grandfather and Emmett did it when I was 6 years old. Yeah, before my sister was even born. Okay. And then I began to babysit my sister, be trained to be a helpmate, an assistant, a cook, a maid, a dishwasher, anything by my mother at age fucking 6.5. By 7, was babysitting my infant sister who was 7 months old, alone. While my mother went out in the street to go boost and shit like that. Because she was on methadone and stuff. Trying to get off of heroin. Guess who started my mother on heroin? My father. He's dead. Yeah, Keith Storms. His family, they were selling it. I reached out to his family, told them I wanted to try to get to know about them. They weren't interested, I guess they weren't interested that my family sexually abused me while their family, didn't care about me, and my dad ignored me and left. Him and my mother broke up when I was 2. I saw him when I was 10, seen my grandmother, his mother, who was a full-blooded Indian, and my grandpa, who was a very black man. And, seen a couple of my family, my relatives, a cousin who my mother said I used to be in the crib with her, and whatever. And that was it. And they faded out, and I never saw them again. I reached out to them. They wasn't interested. They didn't care. They didn't care. That's fine. I want to thank them too if they want to be thanked. For for my dad, Keith Storms, getting my mother hooked on heroin. That she had to be on methadone and all of this shit, because they thought that was cool back then, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, but my dad is dead, so I can't thank him. Huh? My mother's dead, can't thank her either. Huh? So let me go into my family. I want to thank my family for all the sexual abuse. My cousins, Harold, Stevie. Stevie's gone, I can't thank him. He's dead. Little Joe, Little Claude. My cousin Renee, Thomas Renee Samuels, here in the city. The rest of y'all, the Detroit cousins, y'all did that in Detroit. Stevie tried it when he came down here when he was on leave. From the Navy, he was on leave. He was down here at Grandma Lula's house at 200 West 146th Street. Apartment, I don't remember what it was. 4th floor it was, or 5th floor. Corner apartment. 200 West 146th Street. Y'all remember, she used to live at 206 West 146th Street. Before that, she lived at 147th and Bradhurst. That's where little Joe sexually abused me at. The Bradhurst apartment, the railroad apartment. Then she moved to 206. That burnt down. And then she moved to 200. Yeah. So I want to thank all of y'all. Who else? Let me see. Renee. Oh, yeah. Your father, too. He sexually abused me one time. Let's see. Michael tried it one time, but nothing happened. So I don't care, Michael. Nothing happened. You ran. Remember I threw a glass jar at your head? You ran from my house on Edgecombe. That was after I'd been on 160. Y'all ain't know everything I learned on 160. How to defend myself. And I had to go. I left the family Because I wasn't safe in the family. That's why I was a bookworm. Y'all know that. Everybody said, why don't y'all be like Crystal? She don't get in trouble. She read and all the time and study. Yeah, and I helped all of y'all out. Whether it was doing papers, doing college papers for you on Barbara. Remember? You got a B+ on the paper I did for you. When you was taking classes. Or, whether it was babysitting 4 kids when I was 10 years old. Babysitting Doris' son, Barry, on my lap, the little treacherous motherfucker. And Khalid was there with me. I didn't have to babysit him. He was 1 year younger. I love Khalid. Favorite cousin. He never did nothing to me. No sexual abuse, nothing. I love him. He was snotty sometimes, though, but I love him. And who else? Cheryl, my little sister, and Malika. I was babysitting all of them at Grandma Lula house, 200 West 146 Street. I still got the pictures and the proof of everything. So yeah, family, I want to come and see y'all, talk to y'all about your descendant of the slave breeding program's behavior pattern, that y'all readily abused me and hid it underneath while using me as a servant and a worker for the family and a helpmate for the family. And y'all never tried to help me with anything, and y'all violated me. And I want an apology from those of you who violated me. An apology, a sincere apology. I'm dead ass serious. Because if all that had been revealed when I was a kid, y'all would have had child sex abuse, child sex offender records and went to jail for child sex offense. And came out with a child sex offender record that would have followed you forever and would have made it hard for you to get the good jobs y'all got right now. And went to jail for years. Y'all forgot that, I didn't. So I'll be coming to see y'all, family, talk to y'all. The ones in Detroit, I'm not coming all the way up there unless y'all say I'm lying. I'll drop everything and come wherever you at if you say I'm lying. We need to have a chat on the phone or something. And y'all need to apologize to me publicly. You don't have to say what you did. I'm not going to torture you. I remember everything, though. Where it happened, everything. Remember 19214 Charis on Joni's house up in Detroit on 7 Mile, was it? Road, right? Where y'all did a lot of sex abuse of me, my cousins. Harold. Lil Claude. I ain't forget nothing. All receipts. Got proof of everything. So yeah, I want to talk to y'all. Y'all did a lot of descendant of the slave breeding program shit on me. Violated me. Used me. Treated me like a servant. And abused me. Hit it. Like I was some slave bitch for y'all to do. And no matter what I did to try and get better, I was fucked up for 2 years on drugs. I would have never been on 160 or fucked up on drugs if y'all wasn't sexually abusing me. I was a happy kid with my books and my Disney stories, and I had my little sister. I was happy until I started being sexually abused age 6.5. My grandfather was the first one, Billy Outerbridge. He's dead. William Billy Outerbridge. He's lucky. He's dead. The rest of y'all ain't lucky. The ones who are dead, Stevie, my godfather Coleman, who got hit by a car up there right across the bridge at 155 where Edgecombe, St. Nick, and all of that intersects, right? Yeah, he's lucky too. And my grandfather's lucky too. The rest of y'all, Stevie's lucky too. The rest of y'all ain't lucky. Y'all better apologize. Because if you don't apologize, you think I will have a problem with exposing what you did to me. And you know what I noticed? Y'all never say anything about the fact that, I protected Cheryl so good when I was around Cheryl. None of y'all touched Cheryl. Cheryl had a lot of problems after I wasn't in the household. Nobody was protecting her. None of y'all told me anything. Y'all said y'all love my sister, but you want to tell me all the dirt she was into after she died? Or you, my nephew, talking about, I said, why didn't you tell me she was being abused? You could have told me if you were scared. I would have went and got her. Let your mother be unsafe like that. You said I could make you unsafe too. Remember? You told me that? And I said, well, come on up. Here's my address. Bring Chris and bring Barry with you. You're going to need help. Remember you said that to me, my nephew, Curtis? When I said, why didn't none of y'all tell me all that shit when she was alive? Don't worry, I want to talk to y'all about everything. I want to apologize to y'all. I'm sorry if I did something wrong, and so y'all can tell me what I did wrong, other than being sexually abused by y'all and having to leave my house because I wasn't safe in my house for my own family. And went up to 160, getting in trouble, and my own cousin started me smoking. Tom. Thomas Renee Samuels. You forgot Cousin Tom? I didn't. Y'all forgot all of that. I didn't. I want to talk to all of y'all. Except